He's rolling. Victor? What were you going to do?
It's Steve Bailey.
No, it's Victor Wooten, but you were getting ready, you were fixing. Go ahead, Vic.
Nice, see? Slide it.
That's Hendrix. You know that?
Nona Hendrix.
Yeah.
I like it. Such a sweet, sensitive song.
Hey, Victor,
Yeah, Mr. Bailey.
where are we?
We are in Boston.
No. I feel like I'm in Bavaria.
Oh, yeah.
You ever heard of Bavaria?
I've had the ice cream.
No, we're in my office at Berklee College of Music. I'm Steve Bailey, and this character,
Victor Wooten.
Victor Wooten, and we're here at Berklee. But we are so proud and honored to be a part today of the Bavarian Bassdays.
Yeah.
Can you say that 3 times? Say it fast.
Fast.
Yeah.
No, we are honored.
Bavarian Bassdays. Yeah.
You got me beat.
But we want to say hey to Klaus. Klaus is the man. I first heard Klaus. I don't know have you met Klaus? I'm not sure, but I first heard him at an ISB convention, and he was playing like Metallica with a group of double bass players.
Double bass player.
Yeah, playing some Deep Purple double
On a double bass.
on the double bass.
That's not. I guess it is possible.
It's legal in Europe.
Oh, I see.
They kind of outlawed it here, but Klaus came and he made it legal again. There was a reason they No, but anyway, we're just honored to be with you, and we're having fun. If you hear noises outside, it's just because we are literally out. This is my window at Berklee College of Music, and they're building a big building, constructing a large building across the street.
Yes.
So we're just hanging out just on the other side of that. Wait, let's see if a bass player walks by. Usually there's double basses going up and down the street, but we'll keep checking in. Vic, if you see a double bass, let me know.
All right, we'll see that.
But
We'll be playing some Metallica. Lots of musicians here in Boston.
yeah.
Yeah, and as well as in Bavaria. But thank you, Klaus, and everyone out there. Thank you for supporting bass. Thank you for our bass brotherhood, and we are so happy to be here and to get to play some music for you. Steve, what was that first song we just played?
Man, you know, I've been trying to remember the title of that song since we first started playing together over 30 years ago. And if any of y'all have been to any of our shows, we just open playing. If you've got a title for that song, there may have been 3 songs in there. There were 3 different melodies, and some we stole, and some we made up, and some we made up that we stole.
The Bavarian Barista blues?
Yeah, well, not quite a blues, but speaking of blues, I was thinking it might be fun. I'm just going to try something.
Well, when he starts thinking.
I'm going to turn this way so he can't even see my hands.
No, look in the camera. Oh, I recognize that. This is the Bavarian Barista blues.
I think this is jazz, Vic.
Think so?
Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell no one.
Dang. Go get me some, Vic. Who's that? You go to Berkeley?
You got it.
I know it's there. Thank you. Now I
Yeah.
heard I heard some Coltrane in there.
Coltrane?
Some kind of train.
Is this something? A train wreck?
I don't think it was quite a train wreck, but
The cold train.
man, thank you, Victor.
That's nice, playing
I'm
the
just
blues.
curious, as we sit here
Yes.
playing jazz, improvising, mostly who we're playing for are classical musicians. Right?
Oh.
In this I've been there. I've been to that part of Germany where everybody plays with a bow.
Oh, wow.
Everybody.
Well, we apologize.
You come out of the womb playing with a bow over there,
Wow.
and I'm glad I don't have a bass with a bow right here.
Yeah, me too. I need to spend some time over there so I can learn to use a bow.
But I'm confused. I was walking down the street a minute ago, and it was just so weird. I looked over there
And
at Boston Symphony. You ever heard of Boston Symphony? It's a pretty good orchestra.
I've heard of them.
And
Yeah,
I looked
yeah.
over, and I was hallucinating,
Mahu?
mahusalating.
Mahusa who?
And I looked over, and I saw your picture on the marquee at the Boston Symphony right over there. Is there a gig you're doing, and you bought a tuxedo for, and you didn't tell me about?
Did I steal something? They got my picture up?
Yeah, your picture. It wasn't the post office. It was the Boston Symphony Hall, and it said that you're premiering a concerto with the
Oh.
Boston Symphony.
You know, it's actually true. It's true. And I'm actually going to bow a bass.
A bow electric bass?
Yeah. I don't have that bass with me, but I've got a nice electric bass with an arched fingerboard, and I hold it just like this, and then I use a German bow, and I bow vertically up and down. It's kind of
Can people go online and see that?
I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be streaming it at all or not. But
Well,
maybe
no,
in the
not
bass
that.
vault.
I just want
or-
to see you play the play.
Well,
the,
you know, I'll make sure I put a video up that shows me playing it. But I don't know if the symphony will be broadcasting, but I will be playing with the Boston Symphony Orchestra October 28th through the 31st. So I don't know by the time you see this whether it's going to be done or not. But
Wait, you said we'll be playing. This mouse is not in your pocket.
this mouse is not. That's not a mouse.
I'm not playing with the Boston Symphony. I'm gonna sit out in the audience.
That's right.
Yeah,
I guess it'll just be.
It's just you on this one,
Yeah.
but I couldn't learn all of that stuff. But anyway, in all seriousness, it's an amazing concerto featuring bowed electric bass. And you mentioned the bass vault, which looks like this. Well, no, that's a Fender Precision bass. But
That
let's see if I
picture's
can.
in the bass vault.
It is. But we have a bass vault that y'all could go check out at thebassvault.com. And there are pictures and videos of Victor playing that bass among so many other things.
That's right. That's right. Check it out. It's an interesting thing. You know, I played cello growing up. By the time I got into sixth grade, I wanted something that reminded me of my electric bass, and cello was the right size. But I always longed for the sound of the bow. I wanted sustain on an electric bass. So finally, Fodera made a bass for me that I can bow.
Wow. Well, I can't wait to hear that, and I'll be there two of those nights, I believe, just to check it out and make a little history, because I don't believe an electric bass has ever sat in front of the Boston Symphony. Maybe electric bass has never sat in the back of the Boston Symphony. In fact, I don't even think they've ever had one in Boston Symphony Hall.
They must have with their pop series, but actually I've been in there with Bela Fleck and the Flecktones.
Yeah.
But anyway, this I think is the first time that they've had whatever you call it, the person out front. But who knows? We'll see how it goes. It might be their last time also. So we'll see. Yeah.
I doubt that. But so here we are at Berkeley, having fun this week and making this for Klaus and all of y'all. And y'all is a word that I can say.
They
y'all,
probably don't use that over there.
Y'all, that's you all. But Vic, I got an idea.
Okay.
Can I change the subject?
Please do.
I'd love, because we love to improvise. And a lot of classical musicians have talked to us about this over the years and asked about our freedom in improvisation. And I'm going to give you a lesson at Vic's expense right now. I am going to do this. You're going to hear this. And I've got a little looper down here.
Okay.
And I'm going to loop that. And then I'm going to sit back and sip my double espresso over here and kind of let you play with it some.
Okay.
If you don't mind, and I'll come back and I'll play, and then we'll lope off into the field together. But let me see if I can set this up. What harmonics did I just play? D, A? Yeah, that'll work.
So.
Oh. How did we do that?
How did you do
this
that?
This is
that
live
was
television.
Cool. You are like doing some magic. You got extra hands there.
I trapped our sound check in the looping pedal. And we're not going to edit this out. You just heard it. Victor Wooten make the hugest mistake ever. Be sure to tell people about that.
I like that.
Let me just kill. That was pretty good.
I liked it. Okay. All right then. Oh, I like that little pickup thing there. Well, the cool thing about this is these are two notes, but this really doesn't dictate a key or a time signature. Right? The time signature could be anything. It could be 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. And even though it sounds like D, this could really be anything. It could be any time signature. So I'll just have some fun with it and see what happens.
Check out this tension.
Stay there.
Stay there.
Okay. Ooh, I like it.
Stay there.
Stay there. Nice. That was a full chromatic scale. It just shows that every note works. It's just how you use them. So never be afraid of the notes. They all work.
Oh yeah. I don't even have to. Here comes some jazz. That's Sakatumi. Sakatumi, Sakatumi, Sakatumi.
All right, not bad, not bad. That's cool for a couple of harmonics.
Yeah, just two notes inspired that, and that's just fun. It's fun.
Harmonics, that was like advanced technique.
It
Right.
is. It is.
Yeah.
Wait.
Advanced, right? Where you don't even have to press down all the way.
Man.
All right?
Well, the good thing, and you can do this, I first heard Eddie Gomez do it on
Yeah?
double bass, artificial harmonics, where he would play something like this, and then I would hear on the double bass,
Wow.
and then he did this, and that note does not exist in a harmonic.
That's like y'all. Don't. Wow. Eddie Gomez was doing that on the double bass.
Eddie Gomez did it with Bill Evans when I was 17 years old and saw him at the Village Vanguard in New York City, and changed my life. Made me want to practice like a serious classical musician. You know, they practice a lot.
All the time. It can read anything.
Read everything. I just want to grow up and be like that someday.
Yeah, with the symphony thing I'm doing, I just threw darts at the page,
Mm-hmm.
like dartboard, and wherever it hit the page, I'd make a note,
Yeah,
and they can read it.
they can.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
And they liked it. They thought I was a genius. Yeah.
Well, Vic, we've the sun is just about down. I'd just like to give people a view and see if anything's changed. I keep waiting for a bass player to come walking by, and it's gotten cold here in Boston, and we're still not seeing any bass players.
They're smart. They're staying inside.
We usually have quite a few.
Or maybe they're all at the bass summit.
I wish I were there. You got to come over some year. It's
Got to do it.
Klaus has an amazing place, and
Klaus in the house.
Violetta is there.
Yeah.
Violetta, she's as beautiful as the name implies. Violetta.
Oh, violet.
Violet.
That's a beautiful flower.
Yeah. And
Beautiful.
other friends of ours that came from Italy and throughout Europe are hanging there. And you know what? And tomorrow morning, meaning after this is aired, we're doing a Q&A. So maybe we can encourage the people watching this to bring questions about some of the stuff we did to the Q&A would be amazing.
Yeah, and they're having a party outside, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, and just to spark your brain a little bit, with Steve and me, we don't claim to be the best bass players ever, but we are some of the most free, meaning we have fun, we play what we want. We don't have to we don't have to plan it out, we don't have to write it down. The same way we can talk and say what we want, we can change subjects. We play the same way, and it's a whole lot more fun when you have that freedom. So I hope all of you bass players out there can claim your freedom so that you can play. And yeah, you'll make mistakes, but you're going to make mistakes the rest of your life.
How many you reckon we've made? And there's another word.
Reckon.
I've used reckon, I've used y'all, and I've used don't in the improper way.
Wow.
How many mistakes do you reckon, do you think that we possibly have made?
How many do y'all reckon that we, what was the third word you used? Can't? No, don't, ain't?
Don't. Ain't's a good one too.
How many y'all reckon that we ain't never played a right note, ever?
But check this out. If I do this, and I'm going to play an E flat, and Vic's going to play a D right beside it. Check this out.
Same range?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
Turn up right now.
That sounds like a dissonance, right? Bass note around, it becomes a major seventh.
Beautiful.
So there are no wrong notes. They're just maybe notes we didn't mean to play, but we can find a way to make them right, I believe.
Yeah, and the wrong note is only a half step away from the note that's in the key, the right note. There are notes we didn't mean to play, but it doesn't mean they're wrong. I think if you use them in the right way, you make every note work. So the main thing is just don't be afraid of them.
Mm-hmm.
Just have fun and play. We keep practicing and we try our best, but we're going to make mistakes. But if we embrace it and become free, just like talking. Yeah.
I love it. Hey, as we close out, I'm watching this clock, and we're past the 30-minute mark already. Guess why?
Well,
I forgot to turn the timer on, and I don't remember where I did, but it's going.
Lucky for us, we get to play longer.
Yeah, we haven't talked a word about what we played. We've been improvising, but as we're sitting here thinking about it, I always think back to people ask, what's the very first song you and Vic ever played together? And it was over 30 years ago, I think, at a NAMM show, and Vic said, hey, do you know this song? And I said, yeah, I think so. And he said, what key? And we played, and that's where we decided that we'd be sitting here 30 years later at Berklee College of Music sharing whatever we've learned along the way with all of you all. So Look to the person to your left and to your right and say, thank you, thank you, thank you for being who you are, what you are, and for being where you are. And we're just grateful that COVID and all of these, what seems like maladies in the world, have brought us together in ways we never could have. So I'm serious about be grateful for where you are, because wherever you are, there you go.
Yeah. Wherever you are, there you are.
There you be.
Are we going to play that song?
You want to?
Why not? Let's just play a little bit. Very low.
I was tuning down and it went out of focus. That wasn't planned. Thank y'all.
We had a great time. Thanks for inviting us.
Auf Wiedersehen.
I'll be the same too. Steve Bailey.
Victor Wooten. Thank you, Klaus. Thank you, everybody at Bavarian Bassdays. And we love performing for you, even though we're 4,000, 5,000 miles away. Feel like we're there, sort of.
Feel like I'm
Some
right next to you.
bratwurst or some Haagen-Dazs.
I'll take it all.
Thank y'all. Good night. There's a G.
I hope that recorded. That was good.